Welcome back, everybody, to another Mitsuhiro Arita Illustrator episode. A couple new things this episode. I've gone to a different way of filming. I've gone to a different way of showing the set that we're in. So we'll have the set symbols there, and I think this is all good stuff. All of that said, we have the, I'm going to say the highlighted art of the set here. This set has some good stuff from Black and White, but not a lot of good stuff. But let's get into it. We've got 2 pages of the binder. What is this? I don't know. You can count as we go. All right. Starting off, we have Volcarona. Now, I do like the lighting behind it here, but overall, not a big hitter for me. Even though I really like how the illustration works with this cards, with the design on the card, especially the reverse holo. Arcanine. One thing I like about this one is that fisheye kind of view for the fisheye lens for the background, and you can see the little details in the grass there. Very nice. Coming back to the set highlight, in my opinion, or the video highlight, in my opinion, this Ralts, if you look, at first you might not notice, it's a park bench that it's behind there. You can see the buildings in the background. There's a little fountain or something there as well in the lower left. I think that I'm just imagining that this is Central Park and he's lost in Central Park. And yeah, you know, and I actually had a friend once who slept in Central Park. He came in late on a red eye. He couldn't get a hold of anybody. He slept in Central Park, and we're like, dude, you're freaking alive right now? So, yeah. Anyways, he actually was just in a movie recently. So look where he's gone to, from sleeping in a park bench, Central Park, to being in a movie directed by Steven Spielberg. Anyways, there's that. But what I love about this Ralts, getting back to the actual reason you're here, look at the pose. So it's not just, it's like, oh, there's a Pokemon that's alone in the park at night. But the pose, it looks like it's worried, or it's like holding its hand up to its face, like uh-oh, or maybe it's holding its hand up to its ear, because I'm not sure where Waltz's ears or eyes or face even is. But I really like the little detail on this card, and the whole thing works really well together. So that's why I chose this one. Munna here, on that theme, also looks like it's in the park, and there is, whoop, more space for the set logo. There is like a map behind it, so interesting little detail, but yeah. Jellicent. I do like there's a little ship in the background. That's the ocean there, or the sea. Maybe it's the Mediterranean Sea. The Red Sea. Who knows? Stars in the background. If you can find any constellations in there, power to you. Oshawott. This is a promo, actually. There's not a whole lot of detail in this card. Sometimes, and I don't blame artists when they do that, but it you know, the character really has to hold its own. And Oshawott, it doesn't really do that for me. Heatmore. This Pokemon is just weird, so Arita did a great job, I think, with the Pokemon. Looks like there's a sunrise in the background, or maybe a sunset. Really can't tell. But there you go. Yeah, not a big fan of that one. Similar theme, Excadrill as well. You're gonna see some cavern stuff here. I do like the lights up above. It looks like it just popped out of the ground, so that's good. I mean, the action is captured successfully. Corviknight staring at us in the background in between each shot. Krokorok here. Again, cave, mine, whatever. There's something there next to him. I couldn't tell what it was. Maybe a mine cart tipped over? Maybe that's what it is. This Bulbasaur is just a lot of fun. Bulbasaur's having a fun day at the market. Got some peppers and stuff in the basket next to him, looks like. There's some jars on the table behind him. Nice expression on Bulbasaur. It's good stuff. This Gabite, I'm not sure what that is behind him, but it's kind of jacked up. So you can see the radial lines do not line up, so they don't meet here where the center of the arch is. Instead, they meet over here. These lines don't come down to meet it. These lines disappear like they should be here, but they're not. And then this, it's just, I don't know. I think this was drawn by an AI pretending to be a Rita. Yeah. And yeah, I'm gonna die on that hill too, as an artist. I'm kidding, of course. No, that's a Rita. Not everybody has amazing work all the time. But I'm gonna say that AI is not real unless it has a soul. And then it's actually artificial intelligence. Otherwise, it's just an intelligence mimicker, but it's not really intelligent. And then art, AI art, is not real unless it's, or I should say, art is not real unless it's created by something with a soul. Like Golett here. See how I did that? Golett actually, yeah, that has a soul. It is a living thing, unlike AI. So therefore, Golett can make art better than AI can, because Golett is actually alive in universe. Spheal. It's Spheal. There's some little buildings in the background there to the left. The sunlight coming through the water on Spheal's flippers is nice. But other than that, it's fairly, in my opinion, unremarkable card. Braviary. It's flying up above a bridge there. Pretty cool, but not particularly noteworthy. There's not a whole lot to see in that one. Durance, similarly, not a whole lot to talk about. And now we're just going to move through these cards quicker. Now this next one, there are 2 English copies. Originally I had this one in the collection. Not my favorite. The way the foil plays with the background there, you can't really see it. So I went and I got this one from a blister pack, I believe. Much better, you can see more what's going on. And yeah, it's perfectly fine. Audino. Again, day at market. Like the expression on its face. Adds a little more character to the monster. Very nice. Crustle. It always looks like lasagna to me. It's living lasagna. I don't know what else to say. This one, it has always seemed weird to me. This one here, nice detail in the grass, nice detail and texturing on Zebstrika, but the lightning or the coming off of him, I don't know what's going on. It just, something feels off. The directionality of it, I don't know. Something there feels strange. Now this was the other contender for favorite art of the video. LGM, Little Green Man, purple sands in the deserts, purple skies, purple haze. Excuse me while I kiss the sky. Kiss this guy, tip this guy. It's one of them. But I just really like the composition of this card. It just doesn't have as much going on as Ralts did. Fungus, it's here. I think it's a very nice execution of a very simple idea. A few cards left for the video. Leavanny, or Leavanny, excuse me. Leavanny. Again, nice execution of a very simple idea. I feel like the shading is a little off on that one for Arita though. But the shading is not off on this one. The light coming through the water, the light on the little ripples in the water, The shading on Carvanha is a little strange under the water because he's lighter on the bottom than on the top, but you know, let's pretend it's a flash bulb or something. It's a nice card. It has a lot of sparkle to it. I like it. And we're going to finish up with Primeape in the Frozen Forest. I like the color of the leaves. This is one of the Plasma, I think it's Plasma Freeze. It'll say on there, but I just like how this fits the theme of the set, but still also does a good illustration, really highlighting Primeape there. And with that, we're going to finish off the video. Thanks again for joining me, and I hope you like the new format and everything. I will see you once again very soon. Peace and long life.